We're so glad that we realize you're a much better friend than enemy. Because after you attacked us, we were ready to end you, but then it dawned on us. You're just like us. You were lost. You were forgotten. Well, we haven't forgotten about you, Nikki, and at Survivor Series, you get to unleash all that pent-up rage, all that aggression inside War Games. Right, yeah?
そうだ、やってみろ. We want you to destroy Dana Brooke.
Yeah. And don't think you have to wait till War Games either. You let it all out tonight.
Time! Time to play.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.